Hey friends, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Wendigos, episode 129, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Why is concrete built with steel then? I don't know, ask Tynan. It's not my doing. Alright, come on Mega Raids, where are you? The other thing I might want to do is to have someone focus on making medicine because I'm only down to 21. Which is not a whole lot. It's like one bad battle's worth. There is an alternative, and I'm going to ask something real quick. This will have me micromanage a little bit more than I intended to, but should we scour Ancient Dangers for humans to butcher? So Ancient Dangers can have ancient soldiers in the cryptosleep caskets, and it would be possible to open up Ancient Dangers with the intention of basically corpse stealing, grabbing the corpses for butchery purposes. It's not a very economical or effective way of getting the human meat we need, but it's better than just waiting around for it to show up at our base. The alternative here... let me rephrase this, actually. Because there's one other way that we could sort of do it. Updated question. The other way is to trigger reactor raids. To build another ship reactor for the sole purpose of turning it on and summoning enemies to come attack us so that we might be able to butcher them for human meat. And that is a pretty effective way of like summoning enemies out of nothing. Because we've cleared out the entire northern continent on the world map here. So there's really no one to raid. There's only my allies and I did mention that I don't want to trade for the meat, so I'm not going to go run trade caravans with them. So that leaves me with very little option other than to either go to Ancient Dangers where there could be ancient soldiers to butcher at like 5 at a time, or trigger more reactor raids to hope that the enemies that show up are non-mechanoid. It's entirely possible it'll be a lot of mechanoids, but one could hope that they wouldn't be. So that's the two ways forward. What is our wealth graph at? Whoa, that wealth graph is wild. What is going on there? Oh, because we burned all the bodies. Yeah, that's what it was. Wealth of creatures. Yep. The great corpse burning. So, have fun voting in that, and looks like I might need to build another reactor soon, which means I need to get 8 advanced components, which means that I need to forbid the cryptosleep casket. Maybe we'll have a double reactor ship. So the joy wire is done, and let's go brain fuzz Shroomsy. You're gonna be happy forever with your deeply lobotomized brain. Look at how happy everybody else is, though. Holy cow. Now I'm on losing his fun where there's a -10 penalty by default. Oh, there's a component site with 28 people. That's meat. That's about 2k meat. It's not obviously enough to hit the 15k mark, but it's something. Vaporized Shroomsy. Shroomsy will be fine after this joy wire, I think. Okay, so trigger more reactor raids. Got it. Copy 10-4. Oh, I forgot how huge the thing is. I could put it here, but it would not really fit all that well. I stick it in here. Let me put a space around it so that you can move around. Okay. Do I even have that kind of limestone? I'm not certain that I have enough limestone for the door. This is 23, so that'd be 115 limestone. And yeah, I have just enough limestone for this. So then that door is going to be like sandstone. I could access through here. Yeah, I could do that. Break down this shelf. Defend the VIP during the raids. I could give her armor or give her a shield belt, I think would be even better. Once she's conscious, I'll give a shield belt. So here we go. We've got that joy wire offsetting the butchered human light. Because she believes cannibalism is horrible. She'd be wrong. Oh, good. Setting my food on fire. Cheers. Campy? What do you mean by campy? Snail, thank you for the follow. New lovers, Treader and a Slotus. Okay. Ven, you are losing this bed. Sorry. Treader and Islotus, you are gaining the bed. And then Ven, you're getting one of the other beds. You mostly watch on YouTube? Hey, you're in good company. That is true for the vast majority of people that watch my stuff. I am not nearly as popular on Twitch as I am on YouTube, but I appreciate you showing up to YouTube. Or to Twitch, rather. Because I totally know what I'm doing right now. There we go. Our hallway of launcher death has been adjusted to now include a door for the reactor. Rare thrombos. For thrombos, for crank gunners, I think this is my true and honest calling. Wait, I have a YouTube? I do. Just about everything I stream, more or less, ends up on YouTube. And then I have some other stuff that is YouTube only. Right now, only one series, which is The Architects. But, yep. Do both. Yay, they all want revenge. Here, let's jump once, put some distance. No, chase me. Where are you going? Up to 70k subscribers on YouTube? Indeed. Hit that pretty recent. I'm finally away from that funny number as I've been informed so many times. Down goes another. And a third. And Quattro Cinco. Okay, we don't have any rotted corpses, so I'll get rid of that zone. And a little check, we are at 6,600. Shrimsy is as happy as ever with that buzz joywire effect. Very slow. I did want to give you a shield belt. So I think what we're hauling left is just like slag. I guess there's some wood out here, but mostly slag. And we're waiting on the advanced components, which we have 6 of 8 to build the reactor. So we're getting there. A lot of thrombo stuffs. A lot of thrombo stuffs. Look at Shrimsy try to work. You're so slow, Shrimsy. Not only does she have, like, the joy wire now, which makes her slow, but then everybody else in the colony is, like, super fast, because they all have unbelievable amounts of bionics. So she looks particularly useless as a result, which is kind of funny. Just the way it works sometimes. I'm surprised I haven't had more drill infestations over here. I've had maybe just the one, and that wasn't even this stream. So Treader is working. This will be number 8. Just got done, so we'll get that reactor going. Should I go to the component site before starting the reactor? So there's a component site that is on the world map that has 28 people? Yep, 28 people, 29 days left. Do you think I should hit that up for a little boost of meat and components before I start the reactor, or just start the reactor? If I start the reactor early, I'll probably not be able to get out to the component site, which is fine if that's all what you want. Now, I can start cleaning up the snow here, because that isn't a compulsively clean thing to do. Gotta have pristine snow. There's actually a reason, a lore reason for it. If we're trying to lure new people to our home, one could imagine that the home here would be relatively covered in snow and very easily camouflaged into the terrain, looking like a mound of snow. But if there's ash and debris everywhere around the map, it's very obvious that something's up. It's not just a mound of snow. It's not just like a big old igloo. It's clearly inhabited. So we're trying to stay on the DL. And it looks like you guys want to go to the component site. So I'm going to do it the same way I did it last time, sending out an advanced scout to be the anchor point, and then send someone up to, or send the rest of everybody else to rendezvous. Just home zone everything. Didn't you see an entire room of human meat? So the finale here is for me to do a great cannibal feast. I'll probably have to continue saying this, but the great cannibal feast is like a cannibal feast, but bigger. And I need 15k meat for it. And I'm about a little over a third of the way there at 6.5k. So more meat is needed. And it looks like you guys want me to go to the component site. So let me get that going. I will send Mako and Marauder. Some food. Here, you can bring... Oh, these are the nasty fine meals. These are the non-human meat fine meals. Whatever, we'll bring them, because I want to get rid of them anyway. And then bring some rice. And accept. And this mining site is, like, in the same spot. So, that'll be fun. Oh, don't be sorry. It... You know. I do have the, let me update the focus. There. Now, it's above my head, written in text, so I can just point upwards. The exotic goods trader's here, and then a non-traditional deal. Let me pause. 5 healing enhancers for a legendary shield belt, a legendary chain shotgun, a masterwork assault rifle and uranium, or a masterwork plasma sword, an Eltex robe, and gold, or goodwill. Should I fulfill the trade request? And this is probably at what, Breakers? I didn't look. Yeah, it's at Breakers, which is the closest one. As a reminder, this is Breakers, and this is Light Skinners. So it's not that far away. Not that it would matter, because as long as we could transport pod there, we can always far skip home. The reactor's getting building, and we're just about ready to go out to the component site in just a second. The other thing I'm going to need to do to go to the component site is rally everybody else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the guys that will actually do the fighting plus Marauder. Apolius, you're going to stay home because you're smithing. Shredder staying home. Mole's staying home. Okay, this looks good. And then we'll want to bring the haulers. I'll bring all the haulers. And add a few more, a little bit more rice in there, I guess. And some simple meals, fine meals. Okay. Good, good, good. Lunch. And I'm going to form a caravan next to it rather than actually initiate the attack. Caleb Smith, thanks for the follow. And Randall Thor for the bits if I forgot to thank you already. Ooh, a mad snow hare. Hey, Zleb, go rip that up with your bare hands. Mako has been removed from the what? Okay, that's just not true? I don't know. How did you not kill it in one hit? For real. Although, what is even left of this bunny? Hold on, let's analyze. You cut off the neck, and you also destroyed the body. And then you also happened to destroy one of the legs. So what, you just smushed it until it was like 3 legs left? Because there's not much left of that bunny. I know it says only missing body parts 27%, but I beg to differ. That's missing body parts like 87%. You smushed it entirely. Zleb, if you're wondering why he doesn't have weapons, is he has 2 power arms, which is like souped up power claws. So he doesn't even use weapons. He just has giant monster claws that he shreds like he's... what was that game? Prototype? Was that the right one? Yeah. Like Prototype. So, that explains that, because I do get that question every now and then. Oh, this is still outdoors? Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Let's build as much of the roof as possible so that it's a indoor designation and therefore things don't deteriorate. I don't know if there's like enough. Well, we'll see. All right, come on, caravan, move it. Wow, Shroomsy, you are quite happy. Yeah, you are. Right, so the caravan is about to start traveling, I think. Yeah, there they go. Is this indoors now? Yeah, so this is now indoors, so it's not spoiling. For the record, you need 3/4 of the tiles of the room to be roofed up for it to count as indoors. And then also, the room can't be obscenely large. You can't just, like, roof the entire map and expect it to be one giant room. I actually don't know the dimension requirements for what determines a room, like what is too large to ever be considered a room. But it's pretty big. Just something I hadn't memorized. So you guys say don't fulfill the trade request, so let's go and ditch this. Marauder, you are almost sitting right on top of the component mining site, so I'm going to have you rest so that you're idling there. And then, oh, I kind of screwed up. Glitch should have been added to this caravan as well. So I'm just sending Glitch by himself while this caravan goes into a bit of a holding pattern, waiting for Glitch, because someone needs to far skip there and then someone else needs to far skip home. So not having Glitch part of this caravan means that he would need a transport pod, which is not what I wanted to do. I also never traded with these guys, did I? Let's go trade with the exotics. So Glitch, merge, and skip, and attack. All while paused. Well coordinated, I'd like to think. It'd be better if I had remembered Glitch in the first place. Hitting marksman command, not that I really need it. Setting my brawlers out front. My shooters shortly behind, and then Glitch, well, on the side. A shooting trainer might help. I could buy gold. Yeah, I really don't have a lot to sell them, though. I like how it's an arm. Like an organic one? I know that's a result of EPOE, but that's just funny. Like, in a world where bionics exist, who wants some other dude's organic arm? Like, I wouldn't. Alright, well, this trade works for me. And then there's really nothing for me to gift them because I don't have stuff. I'll figure out who should use the skill trainer once this fight is over. May the slaughter begin. Will one make it to me? Sort of like tower defense. Nope, they did not make it. Some of them are going to flee through this cave here, so let me cut them off. Because everybody counts. Don't fail me. You can't let them out. We'll go ahead and... Barbara. Go figure out what's in here. There's going to be components in the big room. And then set ourselves up with a butcher table. I really ought to just carry a butcher table around with me. But I don't do that. And then, like last time, I'm just going to set up a new dump stockpile for the corpses. And there we go. It's like an identical... Honestly, this place is identical. This is going to have 6 stone beds, isn't it? Oh, 6 stone beds! Yeah, it's exactly the way the last one was. Perfectly identical, so. No surprises there. Glitch and Mallet, have you pray if you need to pray. Fangface wants to sleep with the bodies. I guess for a Wendigo, a human corpse is a bit like a teddy bear. It's like an object of comfort. So, no judgment. And there's the butcher table. Get that built. And it's built. We have enough for another butcher table. I might as well make 2 and then, oops. And then put like a torch light here so we're in the light. All right, let's get started. What is lighter, a wooden or steel butcher table? I think they're the same. I think the way that minified objects are is they ignore their original building material, and then they just go with whatever the buildable is, you know, weight-wise. So you could have like a uranium table or a wooden table, and they're going to weigh the same. Like here's a slate bed at 30 kilograms, or a steel bed at 30 kilograms. They shouldn't weigh the same, but so that the numbers don't get ridiculous, RimWorld's just like, yeah, everything, all objects of this type are going to weigh the same. Or here's a wooden bed at 30 kilograms, right? So slate bed and a wooden bed weigh the same. Yeah, obviously those numbers are ignored. So I could bring around a butcher table with me at the like 30 kilograms, which wouldn't be that much of a problem given that I'm far skipping. It's not too much of inconvenience. Holy moly is my my plasteel bad. I guess I have a lot of plasteel here yet to be hauled. Ah, Shelf, thank you for the resub. And welcome. Oh, Yoda, you want some treats? There you go, buddy. All right, we're almost out of here. Finally back from shopping. How was Kroger's? I myself have not done a lot of grocery shopping, just curbside pickup, which has actually been pretty frustrating because there's a lot of things that they're out of. So if I went into the store, I'd be like, oh, they're out of like, you know, lettuce. So I'm not going to buy the rest of the stuff for the salad. And instead, I only get to know that once they come curbside and hand all the stuff to me. And they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, we don't have this very essential ingredient that you needed to make everything that you were planning on making. So good luck. It's like, oh, dude, why? Just why? Yeah, it's been a wee bit of a frustration. Food shortages. But there's a lot of food shortages around me because of people. Oh, I don't want the leather. People scared about like winter storms and the like. There's been the looming specter of a winter storm, and it's a big old joke because honestly, nothing ever happens. Although that meme, there is a meme that floats around, which is like, we got like 2 inches, cause I'm in North Carolina, we got 2 inches of snow, and then like all of a sudden, all the cars were piled up on the highway and set on fire. Yeah, so maybe they have a right to be a little panicked. And Shellbell just gave birth, so let's trigger that giveaway timer again. Ding. And then as soon as we have all of the meat and animals sorted, I am going to trigger the second reactor raid for the purpose of luring victims. We're almost at 50%. We have 7K. Just over, probably at 50% once we unload the animals. So if you want to be eligible for the tiny little pup here, just type something in the chat. I'm not entirely sure that these new calves are coming with me to the All Black, to space. Probably not. Actually, we voted not. So I only have enough caskets for... Let's see, I have 22 caskets, which was one for each person. Plus Shelbell, Blizz, and Dem Tacos, if they survive. Pteropods. Amelia, of some faction, I have no idea who they are, wants me to call in a pteropod, which is 8 centipedes, 3 lancers, 5 pikemen, a climate adjuster, which probably only is going to make it colder. Climate adjuster would actually be helpful to me because it would make it so that my human meat doesn't spoil as easy. Proximity activators, countdown activators, mech nodes, high shields, drop beacons, capsules, a whole bunch of turrets. They will supply 11 elite mercenaries that can die. And honestly, the rewards are terrible. Holy cow. I've never seen such pathetic rewards given the big pteropod. But, question. Should I accept the pteropod? If I accepted the pteropod, I would probably do the pteropod before starting up the reactor raids. So, have you vote on that. Very manageable pteropod, but the rewards are kind of garbage. Like, pretty bad. Pretty bad rewards. Don't care, though. I mean, there's 11 elite mercenaries that would show up that I could get killed. But it's up to you. I don't know. Again, no real dog in this fight. And then if I don't do the pteropods, I'll just trigger the reactor raids and get blasted. And let's start a new column of Crypto Soup caskets. Cheers. Is this doggo a lamb? He does look like a little lamb. Hey, Yoda. Hey, buddy. There you go. All in all of his glory. Do I get a kiss? Do I get a ching ching? Ching ching? No? Okay. That's alright. You've only disappointed hundreds of people. Myself included. What if I paid you for it? Oh, if I paid you for it, it'd be okay? His name is Yoda? Yeah, I mean, look at those ears. How could his name not be Yoda? There's only 2 names that a dog looking like he would ever have, which is Mogwai or Yoda. And Mogwai is a little bit of a dated reference that a lot of young people wouldn't get. Not that I have any problem with it, but he also looks like Mogwai. Very, very much like Mogwai. Or Gizmo. Yeah, he looks like, I don't know, Mogwai, Gizmo, something like that. Gizmo also means other things, though, whereas Mogwai, as far as I know, does not have other meanings. And yes, sometimes he does have a mohawk, so Mogwai makes even more sense. All right, you guys voted no. So, forget that. I don't even know who this faction is. It's one of those stupid temporary factions that I can't go hostile with, which is funny. So, the trade caravan is leaving, and I think once I finish the ship, I'll start the reactor. I want to finish the ship, so just in case I get overrun, I can blast off and leave. Let's hide that pull. And Bad Wolf, thank you for the follow. As a general rule, don't rewatch old 90s movies. There's a lot of old 90s movies that hold up, though. Not ones that rely heavily on CGI, the ones that heavily rely on CGI look pretty terrible by today's standards. That much is true. But there's a lot of old movies that are just still amazing. So, fifth column is done. Now off to the sixth. We're almost done. We're almost done setting this beautiful ship up. And then we'll trigger the reactor raids. Don't I have colored lights? I do. Yeah, let me fix this. That'll look better. Let's put my advanced components here. This component shelf always fills up. Much better. Now, for the safety of the room in here, I should probably keep the doors closed. And then, because we're not hauling a lot of stuff, I'm going to keep these two doors closed as well, given that the reactor raids are going to get re-triggered. This door should close. No one's using this door. Come on, guys. You disappoint me. So as soon as the ship's done, which is in 2 advanced components, we'll trigger the big show. 18 hours for a new trade caravan. And I'm ready. Who has ever done 2 reactor raids? That just doesn't even make sense. I've heard of people actually building phases of ships to have multiple launches. So I'm sure it's been done, but it's very strange to do. Free peanut, dude. How close to the meat goal? Yeah, let me check. 8 out of 15K. So, little over half. Make an army of butcher tables? I actually don't even have a backlog of people to butcher, so that might be necessary later on, but it's not necessary right now. Oh, an advanced component. So here, Apollonius is making the last one that we need. I have a bit of a lumbar injury right now, and it's not liking me right now. I'm going to move the ambrosia to be if mood is below 55% for every day, so that we're consuming more ambrosia. Are my mortars ready? Yeah, I think they are. Let me double check with Raptor. So all are hold target. Yep. And all are manned and armed. Yeah, they're all ready to go for one giant volley if I so wish. I also have that shooting trainer. Who is the newest person had terrible shooting skill, but I forget who it was. Almost everybody is straight 20s across the board, or close to. Zertrana, yeah, okay, Zertrana, this shooting trainer is for you. At 14, which in any other situation would put you as a master. And for a Wendigo, that's just like, oh, so cute. You're not very skilled yet, are you? Okay, I hear, yep, here we go. There's the cryptosleep casket. $17. Okay, now you're up there with the big boys. Casket's done. Reactor raids have been started. Randy! Hell. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Wendigos that just got stricken with flu. I don't even have 9 hospital beds. Freaking chill. Jesus. Alright, work. Bed rest is already highest priority, so I don't even really need to do anything. They'll just go. I wanted it hard, but I didn't want it, like, stupid. This is teeter-tottering into the stupid. But that's okay. I'll recover from the flu quick. So, here. Go preach health to your sister. Oops. I didn't mean to. Oh! What? Can we just not do that? Okay, it's gonna be like that, huh? Alright, Shroomsy, get away from here as far as you can. And, everybody else get over here. So, Anne's Revenge pirates are dropping on my head. Moles, why aren't you moving? Moles, don't just... Moles, what is your problem? Your malfunction is ridiculous. There you go. She just, like, stood there and is like, huh. Drop pods. That's quaint. And it smashed her and almost cut off her ear. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm cutting a hole in my hospital. I don't care about a roof collapse. I'm cutting a hole in my hospital so that they aren't stuck in my base to do an incredible amount of damage. So I'm going to keep it paused for just a second while I line up my shooters. Somewhere around here. And then, who is... Slashed... Oh, so Cowley hit Marksman Command. Glitch, where are you? Okay, you're close. Yeah, it's a lot of pods. It's a lot of meat. It's just... I didn't... Oh, okay. Doom? Doom. Doom. Alright, what do we got so far? We have one triple launcher that is already aiming at me. Mallet, are you... Mallet, could you listen to my move orders? It's a little urgent. So, Mr. Doomy, you come over here. And then, Mallet, I need you to move Parker. So Doom is down. There's another Doom here, Olivia. Let's see. Why can't anyone hit Parker with anything? Is Parker, are you... No, you're not immune to it. So Glitch, go here. Where is stun? Why can't anyone trigger? Why can't anyone target you? This is a little frustrating. No one is listening to me. They're all doing their own thing. So if I'm getting triple launched, let me just bail out of that spot. Because then they're not going to have any physical targets to even see. You guys, I told you to pod. Where did the triple go? I heard Parker launch it, but I don't see its effect. anywhere. It's like I've removed it from existence, which I'm okay with. Okay, well, that's a thing. So, 2 Doomsday Launchers that we've recovered so far. They do have the low shield up. But I can start pulling them out of cover with skip. Which I will start to do in a second here. Because they are trashing my stuff. So, Mr. Minigun. Let's have you get Eli'd and Zleb'd. They destroyed my butcher table, which is obnoxious. They also showed up with a dude with a club. I don't think that's what gone clubbing means, guy, but okay. I gotta be a little careful of the, hang on, let me fix this. I gotta be a little careful of Eli, because he's setting people on fire next to a Doomsday Launcher, so that's, like, sketchy as hell. So, Eli, load that into your caravan. Ducks, load this into caravan, so it can't be, trigger burned. I don't even know what's going on in here. I can't even really see what's happening. They're, like, fighting each other because I did a Berserk Pulse. And there goes that minigun. All right, Moles, let's have you start cleaning up inside. Ambers, you're gonna join. Barb, you're gonna do the same. And then someone should go deep for, what's his face? Zleb, how's your health? Your head is bleeding all over the place, so let's have you dip out of combat. Eli, you are in relatively better condition. So I'm gonna have Eli go in for Trace before Trace destroys the other stove. Ambers, you need to get in there too. And then everybody else that's coming outside is getting absolutely shredded. And then as soon as this low shield pack drops, it will be fine. Moles, go back to the wall. Alright, fire. Okay, Eli is setting the base on fire. That's cool. You two are freed up, and now they're fleeing. So Barb and Ambers just clog the door so that they can't flee through the base. Wow. What, you cut out her heart? You cut out her heart. No, we got Lumpy Space Princess here. So Eli, you're done over there. Zleb, you need medicine. Mallet will tend to you. We have obviously a lot of hospitaling to repair because our hospital got ruined pretty significantly. Ambers, could you get into position? No, I don't. Oh. So frustrating. All right, we're good. That could have been a lot worse, considering that they pod drop raided 2 Doomsday Launchers and a triple launcher into my hospital, and it didn't really do anything to me, because I am a little good at this game. I think after that raid, I get to flex. The triple got launched, actually. I just happened to jump out of the way. I couldn't get a line of sight on the triple launcher. So what ended up happening was the triple launcher like targeted someone that jetpacked, and the triple launcher projectile just disappeared. It like ceased to be. It was kind of cool. Worked to my favor for sure. Oh, it hit the wrong low shield? Okay, that makes sense. I am going to need the butcher table back, which is super annoying, but I'm actually just going to install the wooden butcher table that I had to get that back up and running quick. We do have some injuries, and then of course we have like mass flu everywhere, so that's kind of a thing I'm going to have to deal with. No, what the? Haul him out of there. And let's get the hospital actually enclosed as fast as we can. It's certainly not clean, but it's, yeah. I'll have Mallet go in there. Ducks, And Eli should not be caravanning out. They had doomsday launchers, so I stopped them before they left. Mallet, being one of the only healthy people who doctors should tend. So we'll get as many people tended as possible. It's a little messy to deal with right now. And I'm very happy that I started to make the industrial meds, because I am going to be using them. Oddly, not for combat. All right, so Colonist needs treatment, Eli, Raptor, and Zertrana. So let's get Zertrana. And then Raptor. Mama Raptor. And then Eli, your tending is just a head wound. Just. Wait, didn't you? Oh, no, that was someone else. That was Zleb had the massive head wound. You're just a little bruised. Thank you for tuning in to Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, keeping in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to support me as a content creator, you can think about joining Discord, becoming a Patreon patron, or becoming a Twitch subscriber. The links are all in the description. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for everybody that directly or indirectly supports the channel, and I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell,